Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. We're back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Is it Natsuki has just brought the cupcakes, and the reaction has been less than stellar here. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Okay, I misread the ugh. It sounded like an ugh. It was a aww. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Haha, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Suri grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Suri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. You know what? We need to write down the names of these people, because I'm not going to remember. And if I have to make decisions later just based on names, I am not going to remember. So, Natsuki is pink, and she has short hair. I think Monica was, like, perfect. Brown hair, and she was like the athlete. And I can't remember the last girl's name. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Suri said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. She's cute, I like her. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table. Yuri is mature, black hair, shy. There, that'll work. So Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea setting in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading is not... it might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider this literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Monica, right? Yeah, Monica's like perfect. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president, she's the president. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Can I hit shift? Oh, sweet, I can just hit shift. I can get rid of this. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personal. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get to literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. They are all different. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted at by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh my gosh. What are they reading? Are they reading like manga? So, DDK, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. Natsuki said suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess? Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuki's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Did I say Yuri? Am I calling her Yuki? Is it Yuri? It's Yuri. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Am I going to have any choices here? It looks like I'm not going to have any choices in this game. This is just a novel kind of thing. A little disappointed with that. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Whatever gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give me that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Siri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Is it Yuri? It is Yuri. Why am I saying Yuki? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Uh-oh, this sounds like a freaking bad idea. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, DDK? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that they're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. They're all staring at me. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, DDK, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, they have their club meetings every day? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Hooray! We're joining the club. We're over 10 minutes, so I think we'll stop right here. The girls are happy. We're going to save the game. Right here, we'll save. Yes. We're overwriting the game. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. And I will talk to y'all next time.